Okay, and welcome to another Cooking with the Doctor, where I'm the doctor and I cook stuff and show off how good I am at doing it. So, what I'm making is simple, but there's a lot of stuff that's going to be in it. I'm going to be making a sandwich with all this stuff on it, yes. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut a bit of onion. I'm going to put this is frozen, by the way. I'm going to put it in a frying pan, let it cook. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to cut some of that, and toast this, and we'll see how it turns out. So here we go. Okay, so see, this is how I'm going to have it cut, like that, and then eventually it's going to be really good, and that there. It'll take a little bit, but this is what I'm going to do with it, this. Now, while I'm doing that, I'm going to put this in the toaster. Set it, I'd say, a little bit past 2. It won't be burnt by the time it's done, but I'll probably flick it twice. So instead of putting it up high like this and waiting for it to be done, I'll put it like right here. So all I have to do is do it once. Then when it pops up, flick it down again and leave it in there half the amount of time. It'll be done for me. So we'll see. I think it's like right around there I gotta have it. Sometimes it flicks up early, I don't know why. So the onion is done. So now what I'm going to do is show you the meat. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, let's say take about 2 pieces of that. That's the salami. Take 2 pieces off the ham. Come on, get it out. And 2 pieces of pepperoni. I would say that's good enough. And what I'm going to do is cut it each in halves, like that. And this is going to be, well, a piece of lettuce I'm going to put on it. Don't know if I'll have that piece on there, but I'll have that piece on there. Now this, instead of using cheese, like Cheese Whiz, or the processed cheese that you bought, the slice, I'm going to take a piece of actual hard cheese and use it onto my sandwich. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So what I do is I'm going to cut it the best I can, like that. And we'll see how it turns out. That should be good enough. If I need more, I'll cut more. We'll see what happens with that. This is what it's going to be like that. Now let's go over and take a look at this. So let's see. Okay. Starting to cook a little bit. I don't want it to burn. Like as you can see right there, that's there starting to go. I don't want it to burn. But what I want is for it to be really, really good. And a little bit warm. I don't want it to be cold. So what I'll do is I'll turn it down a bit. Right there. Just about. And like watch it so that it doesn't burn on me. Then when it's done, I'll just take it off. That's all I gotta do. So I'll do it like that. The toast just came up. As you can see, it looks like that. This one here is a little bit more burnt, because this one here, I think this one here is good, but this side always goes more. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is do it one more time, and I'm going to set it a little bit down right here. So that way it does half of what it does before. And then what I'll do is I'll also flick it before it pops up, hopefully. Otherwise it might be too burnt for me. Then I'll have to do it over. But yeah, this is what this is going to look like. And let's turn it down just a bit more. I would say probably maybe turn it off if you want, while I go back over there and look at that. So next thing I'm going to do is get some butter. And I don't mean gold from Minecraft, as Sky would say. Because I hate it when people say that. This is actual butter, by the way. What I'm going to do is spread it on the bread, the toast, whatever you want to call it, and then I'm going to put some of this stuff on, and I'll show you exactly how I do this. So, see about that in a couple seconds here. Let's see. Up, there we go. That's how I want this one. This one here doesn't really go too well. I want my other one to be like that, so let's put it in there just a little bit longer and see. Okay, there we go. Ow. Okay, it's a little bit more burnt now. So that's not the way I want my toasts look like this. That's how I really like it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put butter on it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take this, put there, then I take a lot of butter, you can see on my knife, take a lot of butter. I know it seems like a waste, but I need butter on this if it's going to have a good taste on it. Spread it all over my toast. It will look a little bit messy, but that's just how it is, isn't it? It looked like that. Now it's time to take the stuff and put it on there. So let's see, how do I tend to do this? Okay. So, what I tend to do is I'm going to put, well, first I'm going to take a little bit of onion. Now as you can see it's more flimsy now and it's really, really good. So I'm going to take that, put it on the bottom. So I'm going to cover it with a little bit of meat. And a piece of cheese there. And a piece of cheese right there. Next thing I'm going to do, put my piece of lettuce right there on top. Okay, so it's right there. Now, the lettuce, it's more of a dry lettuce, so I'm going to put a little bit of butter on that, just so that it's not too dry, so let's continue with more butter. I'm just going to put not too much on here, just a tiny bit. Let's say like that much should be good enough. Then what I'll do is put a little bit more meat on there. If it's too much meat for you, I'd say do less, but for me this is perfect. It don't even have to go all on the bread. You can just like take it and eat it like this if you want. Put the rest of this on there. And then what I'm going to do is put more butter on this one. Okay, so I'm going to put some butter on this one now. So as you can see what I'll do, put a little bit on here. Then I'm going to flatten my cheese a little bit, so that way it's a little bit better. And then I'm going to flop it onto here. Go down on it like that. And there we go. There's my sandwich. So now, next is coming up my review of it. Okay, so now we're going to get to this part of it. Let's see, presentation-wise, it actually looks pretty good. You can see this here's crispy the way I want it. So that's good. That's going to get, I'd say, at least a 4. It's not the best ever. I've seen better by professionals. So 4. Nutritional value. Well, there's all good stuff on there. I mean, except maybe the cheese, you know, a little bit fattening, but everything else is good. It's most of the stuff is fresh, like the lettuce is fresh. Um, the onion is fresh. The bread is fresh, so I'd say I'd give that probably a 4.5 just because the peppers aren't fresh. So now we gotta judge it by how it tastes. So let's see. I'm not gonna show you it. I'm just going to take a bite like this and see. Mm. Mmm. Well, I can say that's really, really good. Again, I had better, so it can only get 4.5. So, altogether, it's going to get a 4.3 out of 5. So that's my review for this sandwich. I would call it a combo, I guess, kind of sandwich. But yeah, homemade combo sandwich, I guess. Something like that, I don't know. Yeah, that's it for this Cooking with the Doctor. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you eventually for another one. So, till then, peace.